Nice day. Nice day. Whew. Last day in Pattaya. What do I want to do on the last day? I'll go to my favorite beach spots. Probably get my favorite massage from the proper Thai Blind Massage Institute. Gotta do a upper body workout. I'm gonna plan some things for the next weeks, the next 2 months basically. That's all. Beautiful sunrise. Okay. Okay, what do I think of Pattaya after 1 month of living here? Stayed there in November 2023. It's my third time staying, and so I've stayed in Pattaya, like Central Pattaya once. I've stayed in Pratamnak Hill once, and then I'm now in Jomtien, Jomtien Soi 7 this time. And so, in order of favorites, I'd say Pratamnak Hill is the best, is my favorite for sure. And then I'd have to say even Central Pattaya, like close to Pattaya Beach, I liked more just for the access to like the mall and just everything over there. Good access, I would say. Is noisy, but it was also noisy here. I mean, I would have to say I would stay in Jomtien again, but I would just go down further, go to not Jomtien, or go like not, even just a little bit further. Yeah, just away from like too many bars. At least living on a street that is not just full of bars. Yeah, I don't know. This street, it's just strong sewer smell and like tons of bars on both sides. At this point, they don't say stuff to me now. That was in the beginning, the first like 2 weeks. They don't even say stuff now, but it's still like every time you go out there, it's just like it's just not my vibe. I mean, I don't drink or go to bars, and there's no young people at all, so it's like but besides that, it's a great area with good access. It's just like this specific soy, I would say it's lively, it's what it is, but you have walking access to the beach like right here, walking access to the market over that other side. I mean, yeah, you have easy access with a motorbike to get anywhere. So it's great in a lot of ways, but I wouldn't stay long term on this street. I wouldn't want to. I mean, the price was $385 plus electricity, so it's expensive through Airbnb. But like you can get units here through the office or on the doors. People are like have their number and will rent their units. It's called Jomtien Thit Condotel. I mean, good rooms, nice rooms. I'm gonna try and upload a video of just like a easy room tour. They're like studios, but better than a lot of budget like places. And like the view is very good. It has a amazing balcony view. That's a big plus. Really redeeming, or just huge selling point for me of the spot in general. Yeah, I would live long term in Pattaya, like specifically Pratamnak Hill or Wangamat further away, like north. I think it's just nicer. And any of the more chill areas, it's like are still quite cheap in general, and a good home base. You know, still close to Bangkok, and just by the beach. Pretty easy living, nice living for a low cost. So it's good. I think the nightlife is weak for me as like a 31-year-old single guy. It's not like what I'm looking for, you know. I think like maybe coming here once in a while or having it as like a, you know, just occasional trip. Then maybe I would go out in those times. I'll go out once. But like if I'm here regularly, I don't have any interest in like going out. I mean, there's not enough like non-working people, women in the clubs or like places. It's just it's not for me. I don't think, or I know now. But it is fun, especially the first times coming here. Like you're gonna have a blast. It is quite fun, but I'm just not looking to really party at this point. And if I am gonna go out, if I do want to party or have like some social experience, like a club atmosphere or festival atmosphere, it's gonna be somewhere else, you know. There's definitely stuff like that you can find, like outside of the city, in the jungle and different areas, like here and there, like throughout the year in Thailand, like, but that's not like the main nightlife that people partake in and talk about here. So that's more like underground dance music parties, you know, so it's different. And Bangkok is better for that in general. Vietnam, you know, but yeah, overall worth it. Pattaya is good. I really like it, or I wouldn't keep coming here. And it takes a little while to figure out, maybe, so maybe you have to come and stay in a few places before you know where you want to stay. I mean, I think that's actually the move. Even if you come for 3 months, I mean, try a different place each month and see what you like. I'm going to Villa Market one last time. Buy boneless chicken leg. Just cooks up so good. Crispy skin. It's amazing. Like, just cooking it on medium-high heat. Just let it go. It's amazing. I do love Villa Market. It's it's a godsend for certain products, just like imported products and good meats. It's pricey, but most of the stuff that I buy in here that's pricey is also like pricey in the US. It's very rarely ever like more. Occasionally, but rarely. The chicken is expensive. I mean, it's essentially like $8 for a kilo, $9. So it's more, but it is better. It's way better. When you buy the stuff at the market, sometimes the way that it's trimmed up and just the way that mostly the way it's trimmed, and like just see some areas are like red and don't look as good, but that's what I mostly buy still. And there's some markets are better than others, and I think going early is the move too. So the boneless leg. Hello, Swati Cop. Could I get this boneless leg? Could I have 5 pieces?
5.
Yeah, please. I don't know if I should buy anything else. I feel like I should while I'm here. I don't want to do pork. I don't like their ground beef that much. Not fatty enough. The steaks are not out right now. It's too early. Should be good. I was tempted for the pork belly. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna think about if I want anything else here. It is just after 10. Already super crowded on the beach. It's Friday. It's just gonna keep getting more and more busy in Thailand as the season goes on. Not crowded over here. This little part of downtown beach is always a nice spot over by the 7-Eleven where there's not too many people. Yeah, it's always one of my spots to come over if I'm actually going on the beach. No, thank you. I want to go to the gym. I go to Muscle Factory. Definitely like my favorite gym I've ever went to. Not only in Pattaya, but probably ever. Just has so big with so much equipment. Like proper bodybuilding equipment, amazing squat racks, like multiple Olympic squat racks. Yeah, I mean, they have the sled, they have the big turf area and like areas to go back and forth with. You can do sled pulls and pushes. It's just great. Really nice layout. It doesn't ever get overly crowded for me. Maybe it's the times I go, but never have trouble getting on stuff. Mainly because they have so much stuff. Crowd is probably mostly expats. Mostly expats and like Thai women, more like fitness, Thai fitness models and working girls. Definitely a lot of those thrown in the mix. That's pretty much the vibe, but it's not bad. Distracting. It costs like $60, $50 a month, I think. Around 2,000 baht per month. That's standard in Thailand for like a good gym to pay between $50 and $100, honestly. Depending, like in Bangkok. Pattaya less. There's cheaper gyms, but I've tried many gyms here. Nothing like comes even close. Muscle Factory, it's in Pradamnak Hill. Easy access location usually for places I stay. It's just, yeah, it's great. I mean, for me, I'm working on mobility. I want to improve my mobility more than anything, my knees. And so, oh, this person just dropped their fucking motorbike and the mirror just broke. Jesus Christ. Jesus Lord. That sucks. She's smiling, laughing. She's taking it better than me. That's for sure. She's okay. This guy just helped her with the helmet on the ground. She didn't fall, but Jesus Christ, dude, I would have lost my mind. I'm renting a motorbike and I dropped it and the mirror broke. Whoa. I gotta learn the Thai way. I gotta get into permanent chill mode. But yeah, that's all. I'm not affiliated with Muscle Factory, or they're not paying me obviously or anything like like that at this point in my channel, but I just think it's really great. Yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about the mobility stuff. I mentioned it one other time. It's like ATG, knees over toes guy. If you want to search knees over toes on YouTube, you can find his videos. But he has like a lot of like checklists, exercise checklists for mobility that are just really like the best, and you know what athletes would use to reverse knee issues, and yeah, just like something to follow that works really well. So, and doing this pushes and pulling with mainly the walking backwards on the treadmill, which you could do in there, and you can also do the sled pulls walking backwards on the turf, which it's very rare to have a gym that you can do that. So huge plus, take advantage of it. In New York, I was actually paying $20 a month for my gym, Blink Fitness. It's a budget gym, but if you compare it to other budget gyms like Planet Fitness, which is like $10 a month. I mean, these companies get you on like a yearly fee, and you're in a contract. Still, it's very cheap. Planet Fitness kind of sucks, right? Blink, not bad for $20 in NYC. It's solid, but it's nothing like this gym. To get something like this, to work out at a place like this in New York, genuinely costs just between like $125 to $250 a month. So just 6,000 baht, 7,000 baht, 8,000 baht a month, which is crazy. I mean, the only thing this doesn't, there's no pool, no sauna, like cold plunge. Those bells and whistles are not here, but it's definitely, the vibe's a little bit more like serious bodybuilders. Definitely people are juiced up. It will definitely make you, if you don't know, okay, these people are, using injectables. These people are, using enhancements. You're gonna feel like, wow, why are these people so much bigger than me? Why are these people enormous? But it's like a very serious, bodybuilding, powerlifting style gym, but not too serious, It's a good mix. Yeah, I feel like you're always gonna pay a good amount of money for a good gym in Thailand, in Bali. It's like one of the kind of disproportionately expensive things, unless you go really, really local style gym where it's very hot, kind of small, very old machines and weights, which that also works though. If you really don't have money at all, which I don't, but in times that were really difficult, I was paying, I think around like $13, $14 in Bali for like a local, very local style gym. Nobody wearing shoes. So you just adapt, but it is nice to have like a nice one as well. So I'm gonna have a workout. It's very hot. I didn't walk the whole way. I parked, then I just walked for like 5 minutes. It is warm. Would have been great to walk actually, but the walk home, I can't do it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna quickly show you what the gym looks like. Upstairs is the cardio stuff. That's where I'm at, warming up. Equipment underneath. Just a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's all. I like to walk backwards on the treadmill for a warm up, for the knees. Brutal. Shows me how weak my legs and knees are, and cardio. Okay, onward. I've been hanging at the beach for like an hour, just at the bottom of Soi 7. It's nice down here. It's a good spot, like just straight down my street onto the beach. It's a nice spot with no umbrellas, you know. It's like this umbrellas on the side, but this whole area, you see my street there. So a nice spot to get sun and go into the water if you want to. I like stepping into the water here. Once I read enough stuff, it stopped me from swimming. But I did used to, so I don't know. It won't kill you, I don't think. But yeah, not a lot of sun. It's been coming like in and out of the clouds, so I've just been trying to like absorb it. Last day, I will say my new destination, it should be nice, should be sunny, so. It's busy. Don't know if I'll do anything, even though it's Friday, in terms of like going out. I mean, I know it's my last, saying day or two. I haven't decided exactly like when I'm leaving, but my last night or two nights, Friday, Saturday, I should do something on one of the nights. I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't know where I can get my enjoyment. We just go hang at a weed store and talk to some people there. It's probably, honestly, for me, more enjoyable than going out to any club, you know, or going to a bar and not drinking or whatever. But I just eat. I just smoke and eat. That's probably all I'll do, you know. It's also the last 2 days I'll be smoking. Then I'm on a break. So, yeah, going in without, trying not to spend too much on it at the end here. Problem is, I've tried to now like sort of cheap out a few times, and it always leaves me unhappy and wishing I just paid a little more and got what I liked, and even less of it, but that's difficult. But yeah, I think getting the quality is always better. I think going to the Bud Tender by Pattaya Beach, that's the move, you know. I've tried so many shops now where the buds look good, smoke pretty fine, smell pretty fine, pretty good, whatever. It's not the same. It's different. There's different levels to it for sure. Every grow is different. Every farm is like much different how it operates. So yeah, check out the Bud Tender. Even if you don't get the highest end stuff, everything there is quality. But I mean, the top shelf stuff is it's incredible. So. I don't love the place like us. It's a fine to hang out, but it's pretty small. Like, and the the smoking area and stuff. So I usually get in, you know, smoke a bong a couple times and then just bounce. But I mean, a lot of the places that set up to like hang out, I hate it. You know, they're playing like blasting like some top 40 music or something and have like a TV with some screensaver shit playing. That's stupid. Some of the places are cool, chill, some cool people hanging out, video games maybe. That's a nice vibe. Just depends. There's so many of them, so. Can't last, you know. I just don't. I mean, maybe it will stay just like this with so many, but I can't see that. It's too much. I mean, in New York, it's a similar thing going on, but not in the same way. You know, not so many. And it's a little more low key. It's way more low key, way more. It's not hidden necessarily, but it's way more hidden. Probably also will change there. Both of these places kind of just like, I feel like change things, especially here, just so quickly. It's just nuts. It's nuts. At this point, it's probably quite late to even try to like cash in, unless you really do it properly and not, you know, maybe a unique take on a product or something. But just doing it pretty generically, I don't think it's like a cash cow to just dive in, you know. It just depends on a lot of things, I guess. But I've met a couple shop owners, a couple like Westerners, like guys from the US or UK or Australia running shops, and it's like a mix of some of them doing super well, going to open multiple shops very quickly, and some of them who, you know, mostly like don't know as much seemingly about cannabis in general, aren't like these long time users and super educated on it. So I think that reflects a lot on how well your shop will do. That helps you stand out in the younger generation and the tourists from places who have more advanced, who's had it around longer, I'd say, will appreciate that. And so, yeah, those shops do well. Or if it's just amazing, actually really good quality, not just looks like it, they will do well too. Location, of course, but whatever. Yeah, this is great down here. I definitely want to like try to even out my tan a little bit. It's almost impossible, I find it, like to actually get it even on the body if you have really pale skin to begin with. Gotta stand out here, you know, arms on my side, like just like facing the other way, facing this way, facing that way. You see people out here like contorted into all sort of positions to even their tan, or to get certain spots tan. I mean, it makes you not care at all. It's like, oh, well, I guess I could do what I need to do as well. I mean, like, these people literally don't care at all. So. Right, okay. Probably hang out here a little bit longer. Then I'll go home. Yeah, I'll probably go to the smoke shop. Might hit Cozy Beach just to get. I just want to hit that little, really cool spot. One little spot. Great little, like, sundown place. You know, that would be nice. Let's see how the sleep schedule is, considering I woke up at, you know, like last night. Let's see. Right now, I'm still full of energy, but will it last? I just pulled up to Wangamat Beach. Check out the view. Very nice. I'm gonna go back to that spot. Best spot I found are those rocks. Let's hope nobody's there. Decided just to sit on this ledge. Nobody really over here, no kids or anything, so just gonna have a smoke here. The walk over there is far and it's getting dark, so I figured I would just at least sit down and film a clip. I'll go check that spot out later because there's people over I see people over there on the rock, so this will do. And it's very nice here, so yeah, just stopped at the bud tender dispensary. I miss that place. It's gonna take either a 1 month, 2 month, or 3 month break from smoking, at least. So let's see. 1 month is the minimum, and we'll see how I'm feeling if I want to carry it on. All right. It is the next day, just before 7 o'clock in the morning. Had an early night. Just ate some chicken, bunch of chicken. Went to sleep. Sometimes I just get forcefully, like my eyes almost force me to go to sleep. I'm gonna just continue the vlog today. I'm just gonna combine them. That's a plus of already having vlogs ready to go, is that even though I need to upload every day, I already have them ready. So yeah, I gotta remember to always end the vlog, but sometimes it just gets tough because 5 p.m., 6 p.m., I feel still full of energy. I'm out somewhere. Then I go home and smoke and eat something and sit down, and my brain feels like it's in a completely different place functionally. I do think that like my consistency and the flow of the vlogs will be stronger and better when I leave and get off the weed for a little bit. I'll have a more consistent day in general. Watching some of the clips back, I'm happy how some of the vlogs are, how they came out for sure. I definitely didn't go through nearly all of them, so as of now I filmed for the last 2 weeks. Didn't start the channel yet, so I think, in theory 13-14 days I've filmed. I'd like to say, maybe there's some clips that won't work due to the dark or the mic, but if there's just a couple that don't end up as their own vlog or a vlog at all, I should have at least 10. I'd be very happy to have at least 10 vlogs done already. Have to make the channel soon. My original plan is that today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well, that I would edit all the vlogs that I have so far. I don't have a good work setup right now. I don't have like a proper desk. And so I was kind of waiting until I was like in a spot in Bangkok to do it. But now I just think that it's going to be a waste. It's like for the accommodation cost, and since I don't have much money, I don't even really want to go stay in Bangkok for like 2 days as I plan, or even one night. It's because my go-to is usually to, go eat food that costs a little bit more. Maybe go shop a little bit or just walk around, but at the very least I'd spend more on food and the accommodation, so it just doesn't feel worth it or necessary for me at the moment. So I'll probably leave straight from Pattaya. But that means I have to buckle down and set up a workstation a little bit better somewhere, I would say. Either find like a, not co-working spot necessarily, but something like it, and bust out some video edits. It's gonna be pretty basic edits though, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but I have a feeling it will be more time consuming than you'd think. I do need to review the clips, it's still a lot of footage in general to like rewatch, so I'm gonna do that this weekend. Hopefully I start uploading within a few days. I would like to say maybe I'll wait another week, and then I'm gonna start uploading every day. Again, none of this really matters because you'll be already seeing the vlogs by this point. But gotta sort it out. Yeah, I thought about having a little last hurrah last night here. I'm actually here tonight too. It's Saturday. So of course, depending on my energy levels, we'll see, but just like wasn't even in the cards. Was not in the cards. Again, I have to get so tired that I fall asleep early as hell, like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and just knock out then and wake up. Then I have energy, then I'm awake, Last night I actually was still going strong around like 10 p.m. I actually didn't fall asleep until I went to sleep like 10:30 last night. Woke up 5:30 this morning. See, I don't do caffeine. I used to be, at many points in my life, would get dependent on caffeine and start using it every day, whether that's coffee or caffeine tablet, multiple times a day. I feel like my type of personality is very addictive, and so if I start having caffeine, if I have it one day, one time, I'm like, this is really good, this is great. And so I have a hard time then balancing it in any way. Similar with weed, I think, or anything, but caffeine is so much like, oh, I need some energy, I need to do this thing, or I'm just feeling tired. Just get you where you need to be, if you're not extremely tolerant to it. And coffee I enjoy. The caffeine tablets are great. Maybe that's even more like leaning into addictive mindset and unhelpful for that. So yeah, I don't do caffeine anymore. It gives me like arthritis issues, like carpal tunnel issues, like tingling. Like I had a lot of those type of issues through my life, and a good bit of it is definitely accentuated by things like caffeine, or even at times where I was on ADD medicine, like Adderall. It never prescribed, never. It was always more as needed, just like for energy, for getting things done. And yeah, I've done away with all of that. It's not helpful, and it just causes, long-term issues, short-term and long-term issues. So now I'll try to get the body into homeostasis, try to get the natural production of all those chemicals working properly, regulated, and able to regulate mood and emotions properly, because that, even caffeine, I think, affects those things a lot. For me, a lot, yeah, too much. Very quickly, I'll get snappy, I'll get irritable if I'm taking caffeine every day, if I'm drinking coffee every day. It just doesn't work well with my body chemistry, my brain chemistry. And I'm kind of like that now with pretty much anything, any substance. So it just causes too much of a reaction, too many negatives. And whether that's just because I've done so much, combined with my predispositions, which is likely that, or what it is exactly, right? But it's a blessing in ways, because I've obviously had issues like managing those things in the past, and so I think it's just nature's way of regulating it. But it definitely makes it harder to, like, if you need to adjust your sleep schedule, or you need to be on point for some task or thing. I don't have caffeine to go to for that. And to most people, that's crazy. I mean, here too, but in the States, everybody is dependent on caffeine. Every day. I mean, most people. Just like the thing. And I will definitely have it again. It's just a matter of time and place, and keeping it to just a one-time moment, and then having another break, or my body won't actually recover properly just from that one, that one time. I notice it will affect my recovery, and I will get injured in the gym very easily if I'm drinking caffeine. And I used to use caffeine and pre-workout every single day. Again, might have led to some of the issues. Using pre-workout every day, ephedrine every day, different fat burners over the years, and thermogenics, which different ones that have gotten banned since then. I think all of those things, I think they were contributing to my now intolerance to all of those things, and to sugar, and to foods. But I love caffeine, and I wish I could have it. If my body genuinely handled anything at this point still, I know immediately I would have a difficult time not drinking 6 cups of coffee a day, and not having alcohol probably on a nightly basis. I'd have a hard time getting away from that, especially in times of boredom or emotional issues. It's like, that would be tough. I would not stand a chance. Almost back home. I mean, I actually had pretty much made it home and just kind of walked past, kept walking a little bit. Much more humid today. No sun out either for now. Muggy weather. I'm gonna pack the rest of my stuff, figure out today's plan. I won't do much. I hope there's some strong sun so I can soak in those rays before I go. I'd love to just hang out on the beach a little bit today. That's about it. I don't want to drive in traffic. Last night, oh man, just driving back from Jomtien Beach. It took me forever. That Friday night traffic is serious. I always underestimate rush hour traffic, or I don't think about it. I just say, oh, I'm gonna go do this thing now, it's fine. No, should avoid rush hour traffic. Like 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m., maybe 5, just, same as anywhere. 5, 6, 6:30, that's rush hour. The thing is, it's not as bad as like other places I've seen. I feel like probably almost everywhere in Southeast Asia, it's worse, except like rural areas. But all the big spots, from what I hear at least, I've not been to Phuket and Chiang Mai. I hear traffic's pretty brutal. Bangkok, it's really bad. In Bali is bad. I know like Vietnam is quite bad. I think even like the worst of traffic here in Pattaya, it doesn't get too severe. It's just annoying. It's just, But you're never bumper to bumper not moving for like an extended period. That doesn't happen. At least not in my experience. On the holidays, like Loy Krathong, that was pretty bad, but it's manageable. Rented the motorbike on Soi 7 where I'm staying. Makes it so much easier. Usually I rent in like central Pattaya and then I have to take a Grab. Just much easier getting it on my street. Okay, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna do the rest of this laundry too. Finish some errands. Okay, just freshened up the look a little bit. Going to a new country, got to bring a new look. Very silly. 500 baht for a haircut and a shave, so like $15 for a cut and a shave. I always go to this spot just because, yeah, the price is not bad. The cut is always good enough for me.
Hi, man.
How are you?
I'm good, man. Where are you from?
Those guys kill me. Those guys really make me laugh. It's like selling suits and tailoring. So many of them. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable that that's like such a thing. That they just like, that they actually do business. It just blows my mind. Like, why are people walking the beach and like buying
formal suits and stuff like that, tuxes, and like tailored clothes. It doesn't make any sense, but they will ask you every time, did I park? Alright, need to go to the grocery store one last time, get food for tonight, and maybe in the morning. Hello! Maybe in the morning as well. I'm gonna get some chicken, some pork. I think I'm gonna go to Villa Market. Uh-oh, it's going on like 5:30. It's gonna be traffic. Okay, see you later. A moisturizer? Something. I'll remember to end the vlog tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing much, you know? Just kind of finishing packing, and that's it. I have 2 checked luggages, which is going to be, I feel like it's going to be an extra $100, $100 US or something, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? I have to figure out a solution to trim down everything I have. I think selling stuff is the move, and I've already listed stuff, but I think I just need to sell it for a small amount. Pants, sweaters, boots. It's not gonna wear it, so. Okay. Okay, folks, the Pattaya series has come to an end. First series of vlogs I've done. So, next, I will be leaving in the morning to Bangkok, and it's a surprise. Yeah, this was good. This is a nice 1 month. Good starter in Southeast Asia. Yeah, gonna end the vlog. We'll see you guys tomorrow.